Hello, 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 everybody. How are we doing today in Funky Junk Inspiration Land? It's early Monday morning. I hope you guys can hear me and all that kind of fun stuff. Just walked in the door. So make sure you say hello and let me know that you are here. I'm going to flip open my laptop here. And we are going to double check to make sure we are where we're supposed to be. So I didn't quite have a chance to get everything set up real good, but we're here. We're here. We're having fun. That's all that matters, right? Right on. Right on. Here we go. So how are you guys this morning? Are you guys having a good Monday so far? Or, well, you know, Monday's just now starting. If you guys were watching Miss Pat was doing a cute little bench, I believe it was. I missed the first part to know exactly what it was. But she was repainting a piece of furniture. Because I am super crooked. What is up with that? Is that a little better? I don't know. We're not going to worry about it. We're not going to worry about it. But anyway, I thought I'd just talk to you real quick here. So you guys, if you notice on my ticker right there, Facebook's came out with a new thing that a lot of us have done. Hello, Christina. Where we can set up where we have a chat bot that automatically talks to you. So if you guys would punch in, for example, a command, which is an exclamation point, no spaces, exclamation point Telegram. It's going to automatically give you the link to my Telegram. If you do the exclamation point notify, it's going to give you Facebook notifications. So it's just kind of something kind of neat that Facebook has rolled out that a lot of us are doing. I know my head's cut off a little bit there, you guys. I apologize about that. But hey, Jenny, hey, Tony, how is everybody? Okay, you guys, let's get started. Let's all these stencil brushes. Yesterday was the Stencil Soul Sisters event, and I just want to make sure these are dry before I put them in my thing. Real good. But look at all these stencil brushes that I used yesterday. Used quite a few of them, didn't I? Quite a few of them, but I can show you what we did because we're going to do on the back of one of them. But we did this sweet little nut right here. This is a stencil. I cut this acorn out. Thought it turned out kind of cute, just a plain little decoration. I thought it would be cute like in a wreath or something like that. It's really kind of awesome. We also did this fun little piece here. This is just a scrap piece of wood that I picked up, real rough. We put some stain on it, and then we put the pumpkins on there. And I really like how this turned out. I think it turned out really cute, and I love it a lot. And we'll probably, if we have time, we're going to do something to the back of that. We're going to, this particular stencil, oh my goodness, also comes with a grapevine wreath, and that's what I thought we might put on the back of here. So we may do that. We may do that right there. Okay, so, and we also finished up this project here, which I had started on a different live. And honestly, guys, I got really sick, and I had to cut the live short. So I jumped off and didn't have it finished. So yesterday we finished this guy up. I had everything done except the truck, and something that I noticed after I got done, I left the tires blue, and I meant to go in and do those black. So I'm going to need to fix those. We'll probably do that on this live. Well, no, because if I flip it over, I'll have to do it another time. Because I'm going to do on the back of this. Now, if you know me and you follow me, you know that I like to do double-sided signs. So we're going to flip this guy over. And before I do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of tape, and I'm going to put it at the top of this Y here and a little piece at the top of this H, so that when I flip this over and I do something, because I'm going to drill holes for a hanger here. Okay, so I want to make sure it's lined up pretty straight so that it's right on the other side. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to use this stencil right here. It's out of the new Halloween stencils from Essential Stencil. And I'll line that up later. But this is the stencil right here. It has Halloween and let's see, it says Happy Halloween and Spooky Season. But isn't that cool? And look at all the extra effects and stuff that it has with it. It's got a moon and a cat and some trees, branches. It's just something kind of cool. So that's what we're going to do here. So I need to figure out exactly what we want to do. I'm going to use UnicornSpit too. Guys, you know I love me some UnicornSpit. We're going to use that because we're going to make the background some pinks and purples and oranges and blacks and all that kind of fun stuff. Okay, so I think what I want to do is I want to do It's Spooky Season down towards the bottom down here. Okay, so I'm thinking, all right, now my season goes off the sides, but I don't mind that. And then what I want to do is I wanted to put this tree, actually, I wanted to do this tree right here, coming across the top. You guys, you know what? I think I want to put this It's Spooky up at the top. And then see, we can come off the board down here with this scary tree with the kitty cat. And I'm thinking we might come up. We might pull that over here a little bit. And then see how we have a crow right there on this scary tree? We'll bring it up. But I think I might put the moon behind that crow right there. I think that's what we're going to do. But let's get us a background first. I'm trying to decide. I think down here, I want to go with some purpley colors. And up there, I want to go with some pinks and oranges. Let's find out. Let's find out what we like. Let's find out what we like. So about the middle of the stencil or middle of this board, actually, let's just blend it. We're going to just blend it in together. So we don't need to separate that off. Now, one thing I am going to do, I'm going to spin it around and I'm going to do it upside down because I want to make sure that I'm starting. So I'm going to line those up on my little thing there. So I know this is the perfect top. All right. So let's just get started here. And oh my goodness, did I not? Here's one. It's been slightly used, but that's okay. Good morning, Marcia. Oh, by the way, Marcia, everybody that bid on my auction stuff, all the invoices and text or messages and stuff, I'm going to send out this evening. I got really, really busy. If you want to join the Telegram channel, Amy Dean, you got to put an exclamation point in front of it. That's the command, a computer command thing that you have to do on there. Let's see. Let's drop this down to just my project so you guys can really check out what's going on right here. And let's just get started. Now, I think I'm going to start. I don't know why I'm worried about lining that up a whole lot. This is my top. So let's start up here. And I think I want to go some orange and some pink and maybe a little bit of yellow happening up here at the top. So it's kind of spooky, kind of a spooky thing. So I'm going to start with yellow. And I'm thinking I want to start with yellow. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out what we want to do. We're just going to go for it. I'm just going to turn this. And we are just going to go for it. Now you'll see that I have dark blue along these edges where I kind of did the edges and blended it over to the other side. And that's okay because we'll probably go around on this side in black. So it's going to work out just fine. Okay. So look, I'm just putting some yellow on here. Nothing spectacular. I'm not trying to get a ton on or a little bit on. I'm just kind of blending it in there. See that? See how nice and vibrant that is? Hello, Miss Sheila. Hello. Yes, I will tell you if you want to come in on my business page as your or on my live as your business. Oh man, you are more than welcome to. That is not an issue at all with me. If you don't want to do that, if you or if you are, if you just put your business name there, put an @ in your business name, that will allow us to find you and be able to follow you still. But you are welcome to use your business page. Okay, so I kind of want I wanted to mimic a little bit of a sunset mirror, or not really sunset, but kind of like the moon is happening, you know, is kind of shining in the back, you know, with the yellows and the oranges. And we'll go back over. We'll probably have to do it a couple times. We're just playing. You guys, you know me. You know I love to play with all the colors and play with my backgrounds and make them all neat and fun. And sometimes they work out real good. And then sometimes we go back and we look and we think, what in the world was I doing? But you know what? It's just paint. It's just paint. It's just stain. We can sand it off. We can paint over the top of it. All the things. We don't have to really fret about it. But see how that kind of looks? I want it to look a little bit spooky, you know, but not, I don't mean not scary spooky, but just a little bit spooky. I'm going to add some more pinks here. I'll probably put some pinks with the purples at the bottoms. See how that just kind of, there's just something happening there. See that? I kind of like how that looks. I like that. Oh, is Miss Jeannie here? Hello, Jeannie. Hello, Leslie and Mary. Oh, we got lots of people. Tony, Elizabeth, lots of fun people here today. So, okay, let's see how well I did with making sure, getting that line down there at pretty straight in the middle. Oh, I didn't do too terribly bad. Not too terribly bad. It's a little bit off. It is a little bit off, right? So now let's add some purples down here. Oh, and we have this pretty blue that we could add to it. Let's just go right here. Now I will tell you this, if you're using UnicornSpit, it is very smart to put gloves on. Okay, because I probably will have, it does wash off, but you got to wash your hands a few times to get it off your hands completely. So it would be smart to put gloves on, and I have some right there, but of course I don't have them. I didn't put them on, so it's too late now, so let's just make a mess, right? So, but it is it would be smart to put some gloves on. So I'm going to turn this way. I'm going to go a little bit more on the purple here. I don't know, I just think it'd be kind of cool. I like the purples and the pinks and stuff for Halloween. I think that looks really cool. I don't know, it just adds another element to your Halloween stuff, not just the traditional black and orange. There's nothing wrong with the traditional black and orange, but just kind of something a little bit different. Now I'm going to double check here real quick, because what were we doing? We were putting these down here. So let's see how we're going right here so far. And we were going to put this guy over here, and it's spooky up here. Okay, so see, I could push that. I'm going to push that purple up just a little bit farther. Up just a little bit farther. Now I've got all the other colors on there. I'm just going to go over the top of it. They'll blend together anyway. So, but I just kind of think I want to go just a tish higher. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Right up in here. I love this stuff. This stuff is so fun to work with, you guys. And you can do all kinds of things with UnicornSpit. You could stain clothes, your tennis shoes. It'll even work on leather. I mean, all kinds of goodies. So that's pretty cool looking. All right, let's put some of this blue on here. Want to? Why not? Well, thank you, Sheila. Yes, if we have some new people, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you'll put in exclamation point and notify, it'll automatically let you follow my page and get notifications on when I go live. If you want to do that, makes it real easy for you. Okay, let's add some blues on here. Ooh, look at that blue. That's some bright blue. See that? Isn't that cool? We're going to have that go up in very softly. Might go back over that with a little more purple. I don't know. I kind of like that. Okay, now this blue, we're just going to kind of push it up into the top up here. I don't want it real dominant, but I just want a little bit there. So see how it just kind of all blends together. Now, this is me. I want some more of that purple. I really like the purple, and the blue kind of took over the purple. So let's just put a little bit more on here. Now you can paint with this. You don't have to use it as just a stain. You can use it, you know, as your like regular paint and stuff. It's really not going to cover that blue very well. But I kind of like how that background looks. What do you guys think? Do you like how that looks so far? Move this over. Move this over. So anyway, I will tell you guys this too. With the new stuff with Facebook, make sure you know, there's always going to be glitches. There's always going to be sometimes stuff don't work the way it's supposed to, and all that kind of stuff. So if the things aren't working the way that I'm telling you that they'll work, I apologize. You know how stuff goes. You know how stuff goes. There's always glitches. There's always boo-boos. There's always, you know, something crazy going on to where stuff don't always work the way it's supposed to. Now I might get that back out to do my moon, but I think I'm going to use paint for my moon. But okay, so what I want to do is I want to kind of line that back up so that we are, you see, I want that about right there. It's about the center. Let's dry this a little bit because it is just a tish damp still. Hello, Miss Shanna from Frame It and Contain It. Yeah. So I don't know if the thing's working or not. You guys let me know. Are you getting messages back from my chat bot? It looks like the Telegram one came up. The Notify one should come up. I don't know. You know how that goes. Like I said. Hey, there's Mary looking spooky. I don't want to be too spooky, Mary. Or maybe I do. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'm just kidding. So, anyway, like I was saying, from the auction from the Saturday, all the invoices and everything are going to go out today, this afternoon. Well, actually, it'll probably be this evening. And I'll message all you guys that were interested in any of the DIY kits and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. Right there. Oh, I love this. I love this. Okay, so we're going to have it's spooky up here at the top. I don't want it too far at the top, but about right there, I think. And then I'm going to put the moon. Let me place these a little bit and see exactly how we want to put these guys on here. I just kind of want them, and then we can have some bats and stuff happening in the background. So I kind of want my moon like right here. I kind of want it to be behind that bird. So I'm going to put my finger there like that. And that's where my moon, I kind of want my moon to be. So I'm just going to lay that on there and pull this out of the way. Now, because I have this stain and these dark colors under here, I'm not going to be able to get my moon perfectly white or gray or whatever color that I think I want to do. And I kind of think I want to put, make the moon kind of yellowish colored so it looks like it's glowing. So to do that, I'm going to need to stain it with some, I'm going to need to stencil it with some white first, just to give it a little bit of a base coat. Good morning from a lot chilly here. Ah, yay. Thank you, Lynn. Yes. You know what? It was only, it's 55 now. It was 53 when I got off work this morning, which was at 7:18. It was 53 degrees out. Now, just, a week ago? Not even a week ago. Just a few days ago, it was 99. That wasn't 99, but it was very hot and humid. You couldn't even stand to be outside. And now we're down in the 50s. But supposedly, someone at work said that it's supposed to warm up again. So that'll be a good thing. Now, always remember, whenever you're working with a water-based stain, a water-based paint, or whatever, when you put more paint on top, it kind of reactivates what's behind it. So, especially if it's not very dry. So you want to go easy and careful and not keep going over the top of it 500 times to help with that. Now see, I kind of like that moon like that. That kind of looks cool like that. But we're going to put a little bit of yellow on there. You're ready for cool weather? I kind of am, but not. I just feel like my summer was robbed away from me because of work and stuff, of us having to, work every day. And, where I would, if you don't know where I work, they put us on critical status, which means forced 7 days a week and forced a lot of 12-hour days. So it's been, and we started that in June, and they can do that for 90 days, and we won't be done until, now see, I'm going over this rag just to make sure that I've got a lot of that wet off of there. Till September 14th. Is that right? No, that's when our contract was. September 18th. But our contract, I work UAW, our contract is up the 14th. So, and they are talking that we're going to strike. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. So anyway, oh, look at that. Look at that moon. And you can see the yellow and the, or not the yellow, but the orange and the purple in the background. Doesn't that look cool? Yes, this is a, it's by Ranger. It's a heat tool. It's a craft tool. You can get it on Amazon. It's about $30, $35. But yes, it's super, super hot. It doesn't blow a whole lot of air. So it's like a heat tool, but it's not as hot as the heat tools that you buy like at Arbor Freight and those type of places. It's kind of, because those are meant to melt, like for the electric stuff and, melt plastic and things like that. So those are super strong. This isn't that strong, but it's pretty darn close because it gets pretty stinking hot. Okay, so now here comes our tree, you guys. Here comes our tree and our bird. And I'm just gonna stencil those black. Now, what I ought to do is I should lay everything back on here and make sure everything's right, but we don't do that. We don't do that. Yes, Pat, it's the Ranger Heat It tool. Yes, they are awesome. I love the thing. And I'll tell you what, when I got mine, it made a real funny noise. And all I did was contact Ranger. And I said, I've had this thing for like a week and it's making this really strange noise. Guess what they did? They sent me a new one. So it's a real good company too. I highly recommend them. Their customer service is real good. They got right back with me and took care of it. So, but you can get it on Amazon too. Okay, so I'm wanting to make sure that my stencil brush is fairly dry. All right, and here we go. Let's just go over this. Now, because I'm putting this black on top of this purple, we may, after this dries, grab us some like gray and do some, I wouldn't really say highlights, but just kind of give it just an even more of an eerie look by adding some grays and stuff like that. But see that? Isn't that cool? Look how fast that is. Look how fast that is. And boom, right there we go. I don't know, we might not need it. That looks pretty awesome like that, doesn't it? Looks pretty awesome like that. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll grab, well, maybe, where's the other tree? Here's the other tree with the kitty cat. Oh, let's don't stick our stencil in the paint. Okay, I'm going to kind of put her down here so it doesn't look like, she's in the moon with the bird. Just going to kind of put that down here, and then we'll put some bats and stuff around too. Oh, jeez. And I didn't even put any more paint on my brush, and I'm just going some more. You'd be surprised how little paint you need to stencil. You don't need a whole lot at all. Now, if you're stenciling over something like salt wash or something like that, that tends to really suck your paint up. So you might need a little more then. But it's not a good idea to put more on your brush. It's a good idea to do multiple coats rather than, trying to get it all on there at one time. That's when you start getting bleed through and stuff like that. Okay, you guys ready to see what the kitty looks like? Ah, she's right there by that limb. I should have pulled her back a little bit, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. And you know what I might do too is, look, we could put another limb down here, not with the kitty. Let's block off the kitty here. I don't want another cat. But let's grab just a tish more paint here. I don't need a lot, just a little, just like that. And we're going to put another spooky. Now, did you see how I just flipped my stencil over? So you can do it both ways. And by flipping my stencil over, it won't look like the same branch. Now, we'll know because you just watched me do it. But most people wouldn't notice that it's the same branch, just flipped over. Unless they really studied it or, things like that. Which, you're always going to run into somebody that does that. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to fill this spot down here. And I think that'll either be too busy or, oh, see, I like that. You guys like that? Look at that. Doesn't that look cool? Now let's put these 3 bats right. Let's flip this over. Let's put these guys right here. These bats, and it'll look like they're flying here. And I'm going to put them just in the order that they are right here because I kind of like the way that they're arranged right there. Oh, I think I like it. I like how that looks. You guys like that? Spooky and scary, right? Spooky and scary. Well, it's supposed to be because it's spooky season, right? Right on, ladies. It is spooky season. Now, instead of reaching up, I'm just going to spin my project around right here so that I don't have to reach up and over where I just stenciled and stuff. And look at that. This is so cool. This is so cool. I probably didn't need any more paint, but there we go. And here we go. Now, also when you're stenciling, don't push real hard. Just let the paint, the stencil brush do its thing. You don't have to push down. Just let it flow over there. The bigger the bigger around, it's going to spread out a lot more, and it's going to feel a lot softer. So like these thin parts right here, it's not a good idea to use this big of a stencil brush. I should have grabbed a smaller stencil brush, but we already had this out for these big areas, so it'll work just fine. But if you were just doing something small, you don't want to use a big, huge stencil brush for that. So thank you, Miss Pat. Hey, you guys, I want to tell you about something over in our Take 5 group that we have, which is just a fun little group. There's 4 of us. There's 4 creators over there. There's 4 of us, and we actually did an event, and it was shared over into Craft Around the Clock. I believe that was last month. But anyway, we're doing a pumpkin contest. So you got to get in on the pumpkin contest before the end of the month. And the way it works, it's $10. Now, here's what you get for the $10. We have a private group that we do stuff in, and you get 4 creators, not just one. You get 4 creators, and you get to get in that group for free for the month of September. And then we are giving away a $25 gift card to the winner. So if you've got any pumpkins, it could be a real pumpkin, it could be a fake pumpkin, it could be a pumpkin picture. Just has to be a pumpkin in the craft, a pumpkin in the craft. So, but that's Take 5. If you're interested in that, or you want to know anything else about that, please just send me a message and I can tell you all about it. Ah, looky there. How cool does that look, you guys? Pull these tape off right here. How cool does that look? Oh, let's don't ruin the other side. I think that looks cool. Now, I think we need some more bats. What do you guys think? I think we need a couple bats right up here. Maybe just one. Maybe just a little bat right there. Let's put one up here. And like I said, you don't have to get it real dark. You just go over it. You know, get the silhouette of it. Right there. Looky there. So cool. I love how that looks. Now, remember how I told you how we had the dark blue and it was kind of messed up a little bit along here? Like there's a bunch right there, not much over here on this side. I'm just going to take my stencil brush and I'm just going to find the lid to my black. It blends in with my stand here. There we go. Didn't know where it went. I'm just going to get some paint on here. Now, I have navy blue here and I have blue on this side. I don't want to get black on this side. I want to stay with the blue on that side. So I'm just going to kind of, I might make some noise here. I'm just going to kind of brush off of that, but I'm going to be extra about it. Usually I just barely put some on there, but I'm going to be extra and put quite a bit. And I'm trying to just hit the top of this board because that blue on the sides isn't going to matter. Okay, but I think this just kind of adds another element to the project. It frames it in, of course, and it just gives it just a little finished touch that I really enjoy doing on my stuff. So, and you won't be able to see it a whole lot down on the purple, but we are going to still do it down here because you'll be able to see it a little bit because, you know, this is black and that's purple. But see that? Isn't that cute? I love that. Because I love this stencil. I love this stencil. It's really, really cool. If you would happen to want to go to Essential Stencil and purchase any stencils or anything, if you use my code FunkyJunk, it will save you 10%. And because I'm an ambassador for them, I get a little bit off of that too. So you're not only helping me out, but you're helping you out. So, so we can get some more stencils, right? Because I have so many stencils. So many stencils. It's kind of crazy, actually. But every time they, and I tell myself, you know, I tell myself, you guys, I'm gonna put my face up on here because you guys got to hear this, okay? Because I'm sure that you guys do this too. I tell myself, Christy, you don't need any more stencils. You can pass on one of the releases of a new bundle. You can say no. You don't have to buy it. But I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I'm like, oh, but I have to have it. I have to have it. And it helps you make beautiful things. And I can't help myself. I can't help myself. Now I'm going to take this just a little bit and go across up here just to put some black to darken that up. Just a tish right there. So I'm used to holding my signs up to see. Look how cute that is. I absolutely love this. I think this turned out really, really good. What time is it? We've still got about 12 minutes. Guys, I'm going to dry this a little bit. Let's flip this over and do those tires real quick. That way this is done. All I'm going to need to do is put a couple holes in here and put me a ribbon in here. Now I'm probably just going to use a black. No, I'm not going to use black, because the other side is navy blue. So I'm just going to use wire. Just going to make a wire on there. I do that, then you lay, I know. Exactly. That's exactly what I do too. It's like, oh man, I don't need that. And then I see somebody do it and it's like, oh, I need that. But why we have the black out? I believe that stencil is sitting right here with the truck. If you'll just hold 2 seconds here, I will pull it up. Will that nab it? There it is. Here it is. And we'll do those tires black since I messed up and didn't do those. I left those tires blue. You guys don't mind, do you? Don't mind. I know we need therapy. That's what it is. I'm sure that our significant others probably think that too. You know, it's like, oh, you got another blue package in the mail. Like, yeah, well, you know, I have to have this set, you know, because it's Halloween and it's the new Halloween stuff. I have to have it. So I grabbed this little bit smaller of a brush right here. All I did was lay that stencil right down on top of where we did it last night. And if you'll notice, I didn't even clean my stencil. So we're just going to go over these tires here with the black so that the tires are black and not blue and match the body of the truck. You know, I don't know. And if I get a little bit of black where the blue's supposed to be, it doesn't faze me at all. You'll never notice it when you're just kind of glancing at it. Oh, so when you're just looking at it as a picture. Now I am right there. I'm going to do this right here. Cover that up just a little bit right there. And that looks better, doesn't it? That looks a lot better, you guys. Oh, I don't have that camera on. That looks a lot better with the black tires. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We finished that real quick right there. Not a problem. They have their toys and we have our sad thing is I have toys too. So, you know, I like to go to the racetrack and all that kind of stuff and things like that. Okay, so this is what I like to do. This is why double-sided. Right now, I can go hang this up. Usually about the 1st of September, we start putting fall out, right? So I can go put this on my door. All right. And then when October comes, I can go boom. And now I've got Halloween. And then when Halloween's over, boom, right back. Easy peasy. So that's why I like to do the double-sided things. Now, you guys, if you'll just let me pause for 2 seconds, I'm going to grab my navy blue stain over here, and we are going to put that grapevine on the back of that little board that I showed you. Oh, I look right at the navy blue and pick up white. That made a lot of sense. This little board right here that we did this on, right there, we're going to flip it over and we're going to do the grapevine on this side. Someone suggested that we do that yesterday, and I ran out of time because, of course, I was doing 17 projects at once. But here's that stencil set right here. And see, it's got these little grapes right here. You know what? We could do purple. Hold, please. Hold, please. I have purple Minwax stain. Let's grab the purple. Now, I could use UnicornSpit on here. But this board is really rough, and I think it would just be a little easier to do it with the regular stain. I don't know. That's just what I think. I think it would work better with the stain. Look at that purple. You guys, this Minwax stain right here, it's water-based stain, and you can get it in about 200 colors. You just have to mix it like paint. It's amazing. The Amazon guy knows me that well. He invited me to, oh my gosh, that's funny. Actually, we don't have an Amazon guy. Ours comes by the mail and UPS and stuff like that because we live out in the county. But our UPS guy, actually, his child is in school with my youngest granddaughter that lives here. And he probably, he comes by quite often. And he probably thinks, gosh, they order a lot of stuff, and you know who he is. And then it's kind of funny because it's been probably about a year and a half ago, my husband discovered how easy it was. He would say he wanted something, and I'd be like, oh, we'll order it on Amazon. And he always kind of teased about it. And then now he's figured out the Amazon thing. And so now, before when the Amazon packages, they were always mine. And now sometimes they're his. So I have to pay attention because I've accidentally opened his stuff before. Now I'm going to put purple down here just because I have the purple out. right there. Do I care that the purple goes up over on the blue side? No, not at all. In fact, on these corners here, where I kind of went over with the blue, we'll go purple. Oh my gosh, you guys, apologize for that. We'll go right over that with the purple too. I mean, why not, right? It's color. Who doesn't love color, right? Okay, so let's sit that down there. I just used that same staining sponge. I'm going to close this so I don't drop it. Okay, and sit that on the floor. Let's get this dry. We've got about 5 minutes. We can do this in 5 minutes. Okay. That's how fast and easy and quick using these stencils are. Now, I'm probably going to do white first. And then what color? I'm probably just going to do it white, actually. I'm going to do those grapes in white. Because see, on this side, I put white down first so the orange would show up. So see, in a couple spots, you can see the white a little bit. That kind of thing doesn't bother me either. So I like stuff to look a little bit mucked up, a little bit rough, like maybe it's been around a little bit and stuff like that. Like it's gotten around, you know. So thank you for spreading the blessings, Deborah. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So, oh, we got 68 people watching right now. That's awesome, you guys. Totally awesome. So let's pull this guy out of here. Now, don't do like me. You should clean your stencils. Don't be like me. I try to get them put back so that they're where they're supposed to be. And if I get that done, I'm proud of myself. So I don't always get my stencils clean. Now, are they hard to clean? No, they're not hard to clean at all. You can use good old Dawn, good old soap, just any type of soap and water. You can use the Awesome on there, the Dawn Powers, that power wash stuff that's fairly new stuff. You can use that. That's pretty amazing at cleaning them off. They're super easy to clean. It's just my sink to clean them is downstairs, and sometimes they just don't get taken downstairs. Now, my stencil brushes, I always make sure my stencil brushes are clean because I love these brushes and I don't want to ruin them. Now, see, I'm just kind of going over this. Am I hitting every little spot? No, I'm not. I'm just kind of going over it and giving it kind of a I don't know what you call it. Not dry brush, distress type look, but see, you can see it on there. That looks cool, don't it? Now, probably, I've only got 2 minutes, so I'm going to get this first coat on. I probably will add a second coat on this, just because, just so it stands out just a little bit more. Not much. I don't want it to stand out too much more. But let's get this first coat on and we'll look at it and decide if we do want to add a second coat. But I'm thinking I might. Now, see, this would be cool in a background and then put something across it, some words across it. Or if you have a Cricut, you could even do them at vinyl, or you could stencil words across. Or you can just leave it kind of like that. Doesn't that look cool? I think that looks pretty neat like that. I don't know if I'll do a second coat or not. I like that. It just kind of looks like you've had it for a little while and, you know, it's been sitting on a shelf or something. I love it. I love it. I love it. How we doing? We got 1 minute. Okay, so I did that last night, but that's pretty cool right there. So we did that. And what did I do with our, you guys, what did I do with our, I lost our project. I lost it. Oh my gosh. Now, we also did a door hanger, a spooky door hanger. Where in the world did I put that thing? Oh, it's right here. Gee, mini Christmas. I had done that last night, but we fixed the tires and then we did this right here. So cool. So fun, easy, simple little projects, you guys. Go check out Crafty Queens. She is up after me. And go check her out and see what kind of fun things she has. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and even better tomorrow. If you have any questions about anything, I could do the vine green. I could have done it in green. That would have been cool too. You just message me and let me know. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.